Howdy. We have a 2009 Mini Cooper here, and I'm going to remove the wheel trims. A lot of videos I've seen say just grab and pull, and that is not a good idea because it breaks all the panel clips like that. Or it can even break the clipping mechanisms within the trim itself. So the best way is to remove the inner wheel lining. We have anchor screws here, 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 and there should be one there, but it's missing. Another one here, and here. And then we have two Torx here and here. 27 Torx. On the rear, they're just a 10 millimeter nut. And then we have to go underneath to remove this anchor screw and that 10 millimeter nut. And then under the front, we want to remove that all seems to be missing. Charming. We have a plate on the other side that requires two screws missing or two screws removed in order to get that inner panel out. It doesn't seem to be on this side. Missing parts on my car. Lovely. And a lot of times these things will just spin the whole thing. So what you can do is just put a flat bladed screwdriver and try and hold the inner ring from spinning. And the Phillips can round out too, which doesn't help matters too much. So I have a technique that I'll have to show here. Hopefully that'll work. So what you can do is heat up the tip of a flat blade screwdriver, just enough to melt it in. And that allows you to back it off. I'm going to carry on pulling things out. I'll come back later. And once all the panel screws are removed, start peeling it out. Missed one. That's why I missed it. Didn't have a head on it. And it just splits and slips around the shock. And then quarter turn on the light bulb, pull it out, let it hang. And this thing eventually will pull to the front once you get all the clips out. I'm going to reposition the camera to show this. Now there should be a spread anchor push pin here, but somebody zip tied it. And then in behind it, those clips, there will be the ends of the anchors that you can squeeze together with a pair of pliers and pop them through, and it won't break that way. It won't break anything on the trim. Generally, you just start from the other side over here and work your way around and then pull the thing forward. I will remove all of them before coming back. Now all the clips have been released. You can pull it away from the car, lift it out of its slot there, and push forward on the front end, and everything's released, and no panel clips are destroyed. As it can just, if you just yank on it, it'll just tear all these heads off, every one of these heads off, or else if that doesn't give, it can tear it, break it right here, which means your clip's screwed if you break too many of them, or your trim is screwed. Now this is the part that you're squeezing with the pliers right here. Push it in so that it pops through the hole.